If New Jersey had a Mount Rushmore, he definitely cemented a spot on that list. I hope he believes it. I'm gonna ask him in a second. But this is someone who, for the new generation, for the last 10 years of music, he can probably come up with a top 50 hottest songs without probably having at least 4 or 5 of his in there. A guy who literally, when we think about having some of the best runs in like 2 or 3 years, this guy had nothing but hit after hit after hit after hit. Not a lot of people do it. Not a one-hit wonder. He didn't have 2. He didn't have 3. And if you ask me, around when the SoundCloud era was popping, I personally believe he had about goddamn like 40 to 50 hits. Okay? But we're going to discuss all of that because, a lot of people have wondered, man, what happened to Fetty? We've seen him recently pop up. So it's my man Fat Joe, he popped up there. We've seen him in and out of the media. But what I've been most excited for is anytime I hear that voice, that angelic voice that starts singing, Again, we're going to figure out where is the music at these days, where is his next move, and to be honest, what happened since 2015? My guest right now and off the record on Spotify is none other than Fetty Wap. Fetty Wap, what's good, brother?
What's going on? What's going on, man?
Yo, Fetty, I've been waiting to get you here for forever, dog. I never thought this would happen.
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm going to be honest with you. I thought at one point you hated me. I'm like, yo, Fetty probably hates me. Because I know, I do the gossip thing a little bit. I'm like, man, I talk about everybody. Yeah. I probably said something about Fetty, and Fetty was like, fuck this guy.
Nah, I don't really be into all that shit. Like,
what? One of my pet peeves about you is that we can't go back 10 years in music without you being a huge part of that. But I feel like we still don't know you outside the music. I don't hear you talking. Yeah. I don't hear a lot of, it felt like a lot of artist development didn't get done beyond the music. And I want to know from the get-go why that was the case. But let's start off from the top.
Okay.
You popped off in, was it 2014?
2014, yeah, 2014.
Describe that time. What the fuck was you doing?
Oh, man. 2014, I was selling a lot of mixtapes, sweatsuits, and I guess you could like the little DVDs with all our videos up there, running around Patterson, just trying to make it happen. And it happened. Well,
you're oversimplifying it. Patterson, New Jersey. By the way, I know some joints over there. I've always had a joint from Patterson. But Patterson's not the place that people, if you from Jersey or, maybe even the tri-state, Patterson gonna have to lit parties. Yeah. It could be a little bit ghetto. It could be a little bit whatever. Yeah. But people don't really think about it in terms of having dope-ass musicians or stars. So in 2014, when you trying to, make it happen, what the fuck are you thinking is gonna happen? And by the way, it sounds so far ago, you're selling actual product?
Yeah, that's before the streaming and everything came out like that.
So what the fuck you selling CDs?
Yeah, like CDs, burnt CDs.
Where at?
Downtown Patterson, front of Broadway Pizza.
Why did you think that was gonna work?
At the time, that was the wave. Like that was the way to put your music out at the time. It was the mixtape era. Like the people were still doing mixtapes. Like it was more so. Ain't nobody nobody really was doing the Spotify wasn't out yet, I don't believe.
It definitely wasn't big.
YouTube was out, but it wasn't like what it was today. Like it didn't count for streams and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So we didn't really focus on videos. We did a few videos like in the beginning just to, just get the face out there, but really it was just more so to get the city involved. Like I felt like if I could get my city behind me, I could get anywhere behind me.
The only place I know where people were selling CDs like back then, every time I go to Atlantic City, niggas just like, yo, give me $2 or whatever, but a lot of times people not really listening. Was it just about just making some bread off passing out product, or did you think if people listen to me, this shit finna go?
Yeah, I believed it. I vividly remember making the Trap Queen song. Literally, I was in an apartment on Summer Street in Park Ave, right above a liquor store in Patterson, New Jersey. You feel me? And I was sitting on the floor Monty was right there on the other side of the floor, and that's when we was getting our beats from SoundClick.
Yeah.
And I heard the beat from Tony Fad come through, and it just came through like the the intro to the Trap Queen.
Yeah.
And it was like, I just came out, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just came out, and I was like, yo, Ma, this is it. Like, I'm like, this the one, bro. Like, he was like, what? I'm like, bro, this is it. Like, this the one. Like, I knew it from the jump. Nobody couldn't tell me otherwise.
Fetty, one of the things, and I feel like I know so much about your career. This is why it's so interesting with us talking now. So if you see me jump ahead or kind of go back in with certain type of thoughts I had back then, I remember you saying at some point, I forgot who you said it to, it was one of the very first songs you recorded, like ever?
My third song.
I call that cap. I was like, no fucking way, you're lying.
No, it was.
You've never, so you're telling me the third song you ever recorded?
Third song I ever recorded.
I always use that example because there's kids who used to listen to that and be like, yo, man, if his third song was Trap Queen, I don't really have to like put in time to work on my craft. How did you learn to record? How'd you learn to write? Like,
I actually didn't learn to write. I just kind of just.
How'd you find your sound? You're like the voice.
My voice, my sound found me. I can honestly say that, and what I mean by that is, my first song I recorded was over Chief Keef and Young Jeezy's song, "The Understand Me," and I was rapping at first.
Yeah.
And the second song I recorded was called.
That's your first song?
Yeah. Word.
But I guess what I'm asking, like, how the fuck you learn song structure? How do you learn? Okay, cool. This is the bridge.
Monty was a rapper. Monty was a rapper. P. Dice was a rapper. Nit the Grit was a rapper. They all was rappers. Like, they was.
Who coaches you through that first song or first couple?
Oh, nobody.
So you just know, like, all right, cool. This is catchy. Like, this should be the hook.
Yeah, kind of. Like, that's how it was. Like, I listened to how they do their songs. And Monty had this song called Text Me Out, right? Like, but way back, like maybe like 2011, 2009, I think, honestly. And it was like, you can touch me in the AM, or text me in the PM. I keep a lot of girls, so I handle what I need them. And then, he'll just switch. And then he'll start changing the flow. And I was like, well, all right. And, like, I come from, like, my background, like, my grandfather was a bishop, you know what I'm saying, in the church. So, everybody used to sing. My mom sang, my brother sang. And my brother was actually an artist before me. You feel me? So, listening to his music, you just catch on to how the breakdown's supposed to go, how the structure's supposed to go. So when it was my turn, it was just like, it goes like this. Like,
were people telling you your voice was like, because when I listen to your voice, I feel like, you always kind of contextualize it with the trap shit.
Yeah.
But like, you could be a singer. You know what I mean? Like, you could actually be a singer. Like, but like this, everybody sounds good when they think they singing. Like, shit, I'd be in the bathroom, I'd be thinking I'd be sounding like, yo, Usher and Chris Brown. You know what I mean? If it's ever recorded, it sounds off key. How did you know, or did people were telling you like, yo, bro, you could sing?
Nah, man. Really, when I was in the studio with Peoples, right? So let me tell you, right? I recorded Trap Queen like 4 different times. You know what I'm saying? It was like 4 different studios, but the version that everybody heard, like the version that everybody knows now, was recorded with Peoples, and the original version on SoundCloud, that's actually my favorite version. I don't like the version with the rapping verse, but I had to do that for the label once I got signed. But we could get into that later. But when I went in there, I'm like, hey, what's up? Hello, said your pretty ass soon as you came in the door, and he was like, yo, bro. Like, I know you can sing, bro. Like I hear it in you. Like, I hear like you on key. He was like, just sing from your stomach, like sing it from your stomach. And I was like, all right, run it back from the top. And just like that, it was just, I flowed through the whole song. I didn't even stop. It wasn't like a punch me in. It was just like 1738. Hey, I'm like, hey, what's up? Hello. And I just kept going. And then that's why if you ever listen to the original version, it's like repetitive.
It definitely is raw and gritty on sound. I always hate when people re-record shit because like the raw gritty version is always the best.
Exactly. So, once I did that, bro, I seen everybody expression in the studio, man. And it was just like, everybody was in their phones, people was talking, people was rolling up. And then once I started going, and they see me, like, when I got in that vibe, I just start bouncing around in the studio, and I'm in it, like, yeah, baby, like, you know what I'm saying?
It's not new to you, like, because, like, listen, I've you know, I recorded songs before, but like, and I remember being in the studio. I'm like, damn, this don't look like how you know when you watch a rapper, like, you know, kind of like doing a music video in a studio. It just seems seamless. It's a lot of, especially with me, it was like punching. Okay, stop. Okay, sing this again. Sing it like this. Sing it from your gut. Sing it. Was a lot of coaching, or it was just kind of just natural?
Nah, yeah, it was natural, man. And nobody ever coached me through this shit, bro. Like, I really taught myself how to do everything I know how to do musically. And it was just like, it was more fun to me. Like, you know, everything was fun to me. Like, I had fun making music. Like, we had, me, Monty, and Dice, we had fun doing this shit, bro. Like, and it was cool to have Grit as a back end, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, he was already, like, he had the funds for us, you know what I mean? So.
Did you meet him before you recorded the song or after?
Yeah, I knew Grit maybe. I want to say I met him in like 2009. Like 2009, I met Grit. Around the time I met Monty like maybe a year before I met Grit. And Monty was the one that introduced everybody. Like, Monty the reason why I know everybody.
Oh, I thought Monty was like, he was a childhood like friend type shit.
Yeah, no, me and Monty, we've been, I mean, it's been a long time now. It's been maybe 15 years now, I think, something like that.
Damn.
Yeah, me knew each other. As a matter of fact, I knew Monty from Eastside, so I want to say that's our high school went to, but I knew Monty from like 07, since 07.
So you record the song. Everybody's feeling in the studio. Engineers probably like, yo, this is kind of lit. Maybe Net's like, yo, this shit's fire. Nah. When
Grit heard it, I did it in the car. Like, I was playing the beat through the aux.
Yeah. And you just did live type shit.
He was like, what the fuck? Like, oh, that, like, I'm like, yo, this shit the one. Like, I'm telling you, this the one.
So you just knew it was one?
Yeah, I knew it. Like, I knew it. Like, without a shot of a doubt, bro. Like,
how do you move from there?
We went to the studio and laid that shit down.
Okay, you laid down. You got a song you think is a hit. It's your third song ever.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, you know, this is the thing about the recording process for anybody who's like an upcoming rapper who probably, like, you know, records. If you listen to a song enough or you do it enough, like you're recording enough takes, you might be like, yo, this shit's hot, despite what anyone says. But in your gut, you're like, this is the fucking one.
Yeah, like, that was the one.
How do you get it to pop?
I really didn't get it to pop. The streets did. Like,
how did it get out there, though?
SoundCloud.
So you just put it out on SoundCloud, right?
Put it on SoundCloud. Boom, bang.
How many followers you had at that time?
At that time, shit, I think like 15.
1,500?
15 people.
Like 15 people follow you on SoundCloud?
Yeah, at the time when I dropped Trap Queen.
And you just put it on SoundCloud?
We just kept sharing it. I ain't even have an Instagram yet. I made an Instagram when it hit like 100,000. Like, I wasn't an outspoken person. Like, I didn't like being in the camera. I ain't like taking pictures. Like, you know, I lived a different life. Like, what I was doing, you're not supposed to be on cameras. You're not supposed to be in pictures and shit. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta, you know what I mean, gotta move small. You gotta move, be low. So I had to learn how to do that. But once I made my Instagram, like, I was real active on it.
Wait, how did it get popping though? Like, so because, you know, a lot of people, because I even think 15 people, even if all 15 of them liking and shared to, like, I don't know, 200 people.
It was Instagram. Like,
so
Instagram was like it was just starting out. I think Instagram was just starting out.
Yeah, that wave of like people listen to music on Instagram was just starting out. You're right.
And I just kept posting it every day.
By the way, I think, and someone could fact check me on this. For a while, Instagram was straight pictures only. They just introduced videos.
Yeah. Videos probably came out, I think, in 2015.
Yeah.
So
now you could have a video of your music, and now the music is in the background.
Exactly.
Okay.
But it was before that though. Like, it was just like we just kept posting it. Like, how it happened, right? Like, I was real lit on Facebook too, cause I got lit in my city. So you know, I had a lot of followers on Facebook. So they kind of helped me out a lot too. Like, they kept sharing it, and like at this time the difference why I thought I was already famous, because when you come from Patterson and everybody playing your music, you just think, oh, everybody know it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really think, you're not thinking if
you're not thinking about somebody in Houston, you're not thinking about somebody in
like it's like, all right, I'm lit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And how it happened, it's just like people that come visit, they'll bring it out. They'll bring it back with them. Like, people thought I was from Florida, some people thought I was from Atlanta, some people thought I was from LA, and then once it finally got to the point, like, oh, homie from Jersey, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he doing some shit right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, all right, now where do we go from here?
1738, where you get that from?
17, that's a liquor, Remy Martin.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I drink cheap shit. Fuck, I gotta step my time.
Yeah,
Okay.
we was the Remy boys.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So,
Okay, cool. So the fucking song is now kind of moving.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think everybody knows completely from Jersey, like you're saying. Is Nit in music at this point? Or just kind of like a big homie that's he got some bread, but like he not like I'm wondering how do you make that shit connect where everybody's like this is a new lit nigga?
Honestly, man, it wasn't none of us. Like I won't take credit for it. I won't give nobody else credit for it neither. You know what I'm saying? Like it was the people that made it lit. Like Patterson people, like the people from Patterson, they made that shit lit. Like
how shit changing day by day for you though? So it's out already. People keep sharing it.
Go like this, right? Like every one day I go to the store, I gotta pay for some shit. The next day I ain't have to pay for nothing no more for the rest of my life. Like I could walk in any store in Patterson, they be like, go take whatever you want. Like,
So you're seeing people start changing up on you, like, oh shit, yo, Fetty, yo, your shit's hot type shit. Oh,
and then,
okay.
I mean, like people start bringing their kids to come meet me and shit like that downtown because everybody knew, like, oh, he gonna be downtown. Like literally, people was buying the same shit over and over again just to see me. Like, and that's when I was like, nah, some shit different. Like some shit different.
You're not still going downtown to sell CDs at this point.
What
right?
now?
Yeah.
Nah.
You stop, right?
Yeah,
okay, so you stop.
Yeah.
I bet. When do you kind of realize this is bigger than you now lit in your city and the music industry is coming in?
South by Southwest. Yeah.
How'd that go?
That shit was different.
Why'd you go to there?
I got invited out there. I was supposed to actually go out there and do 2 shows. I ended up doing 17.
You did 17 shows?
I still got all my bands from out there. All my bands. Like all the wristbands they give you. Like I think when I left that bitch, I had like my sister was like up to here. Like I had like
you did 17 shows?
17 shows South by Southwest. I did every show they had out there.
So now you go. By the way, what South by Southwest was, which by the way, I feel like I'm talking a post-apocalyptic world. For the COVID people who don't know what South by Southwest was, it was basically like where it was like almost like a music conference for young people that you could see the up and coming lit niggas from all over.
Exactly. Yeah.
And the more shows you were doing, the litter you were.
Right.
So if you probably went out for 2, they contacted you, and if you end up doing 17, they're like, yo, people are fucking with you.
Yeah.
A label rep that shit was always polluted by label people.
I promise you, any show I did out there at that time, right? You will see like it'll go from like 15, 20 people to as soon as they hear 17, 38 come on, people started running, like literally running like I was like Drake or some shit, bro. Like they was just running in that bitch. Like, yo,
how many songs you got at this point though?
At this time we had Trap Queen, I think, My Way, and 679.
Oh shit! Yeah. Those are the fucking 3 mega hits.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me when the label comes in, and then I do have a follow-up question about all 3 of those because I feel like they were spaced out.
Yeah.
They're all mega hits. If they were spaced out, and even I'm gonna be honest, RJ Allen too. If all of them were spaced out, each of them could run 8 months, 8-9 months.
Yeah.
Easily.
Easy. Yeah.
So when does the label hit you up?
I don't want to quote it, but I don't know if it was November 2014, I think it was. I think it was like November 2014. I think. All I know is it was November. Like,
okay.
It was either November 2014 or November 2015, but November 2015 don't sound right.
Okay. So at this point, were you already signed? So Nit had a label, or he created a label called
RGF Records. Yeah.
Records, right?
RGF Productions, I mean.
RGF Productions, right? Yeah. Did you sign to him before, or this all kind of happened like pretty much the same?
Yeah, I signed to him before.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the label hits him up. He probably presents you with the idea. What are you thinking at this point?
Actually, that's not even how it happened. We went to a couple labels hit us up.
I know Atlantic had to be in the mix. At that point, they were salivating for a nigga like you.
If I'm not mistaken, I think 300 was with Atlantic, I think, or something like that. At that time, they were backed by Atlantic or something like that. But yeah, the only thing I really can remember that I'll never forget was somebody tried to buy the song for like 50,000.
They tried to buy it.
Yeah,
Trap Queen.
Bought the song for 50,000.
Like an artist?
Nah, like some CEO dude from some label. He was like, "Yo, we got $50,000 right now for the song," because this is before it goes
too crazy.
Yeah, you know. And I'm like, 50,000. Like,
financially, where you at?
nah, we was up already.
Okay, so y'all not starving at all?
Yeah, nah.
Okay, so like 50,000, you're like, oh shit, we not gonna take it, but this might be proof that this shit gonna be.
Yeah, I mean, 'cause I know how to save my money. So even when we was doing $250 a show, you know, like it was starting to get consistent. Like it was like $250 and $500, $750, $1,000. Once we got to like $1,500, it was up. Like it was up. You know what I'm saying? It was like, we're gonna put 8,000 up. I'm gonna keep it 5. Put 1,000 up, keep it 5. Put 1,000 up, keep it 5. Then the next thing I know, it was like 20,000. Like I skipped 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like it was,
I remember that shit was just on YouTube, just doing fucking numbers by the minute.
Yeah.
On SoundCloud, doing numbers by the minute. Two things. Did SoundCloud reach out? Because that's one of my gripes with SoundCloud. I felt like they were so instrumental in giving artists like you a platform, but they never had the follow-up to keep supporting you. So that's why, you know, SoundCloud's where it's at. But why did you go with 300?
I actually didn't choose it. It wasn't my decision to be like, yo, let's go with them. You know what I'm saying? It was like, at that time, like, you know, like I said, I didn't know really too much about the music industry or how this really goes or how the contract goes or anything like that. It was like, all right, this is what my man's want to do. I'm loyal to him. That's what we doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we went up there, and you know they had their conversation. They listened to the music, and I remember vividly, bro. Like they was like, oh no, we don't know if the rest of the song's gonna go. And I looked him dead in his face. I said, bro, this is how the lineup gonna go. It's gonna be Trap Queen. It's gonna be 679. It's gonna be My Way. And then right after that happened, right? And I remember French Montana was about to jump on the remix to Trap Queen. And while he recording,
salute to French, man.
Word, that's my guy.
French know when a record is hot, man. When French hit you saying he want to get on the remix, your shit on fire.
Word up. And when he was doing that, I had my headphones on writing again. Like I was in the studio writing again, like the record again, you feel me? And I was like, yo, I got another one. And it was like, what? No way. Like I'm like, yeah, I got another one, put it out. And we dropped again. Boom, I want you to be mine. They was like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like,
okay. Okay, so the label, is the label telling you like, yo, slow down?
Nah.
Or what the fuck is the label saying? Because it looked like they didn't believe in the other songs.
Yeah, they didn't believe in my shit at all. Honestly, like.
Did they give you a bag at least? Like, yo, that's the time. You had to get like at least 2-3 million.
No.
Nigga, you was lit.
Nah, we signed for like 50 bands.
No fucking way. You serious?
Yeah, that's serious.
After Trap Queen is going crazy.
I mean, we know we had.
No, I'm just talking about the first, because these days, right? Like, you know, what happened in the next couple of years, as soon as a nigga gets some type of hit, they want $1 million. Mm-hmm. You signed for 50 bands, the first joint.
Yeah, because they didn't believe in it. And then the recoup after that, I think that's when the big bag came.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It probably just happened real quick because like that song.
It was super fast.
That song ended up going probably close to either being Diamond or some shit like that. Like
it's Diamond already.
It's Diamond, right?
Yeah, it's Trap Queen Diamond.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that shit went Diamond.
A Diamond record, your first big joint.
My shit went gold in the first 2 months. And my shit went gold.
You never did a remix for that, did you?
I did
officially.
I did a remix, but it wasn't an official remix. It was with Gucci Mane and Quavo.
As that record's going up, what's changing for you in terms of just family-wise and also industry-wise? I'll tell you what I started seeing, because I'm from Jersey. I remember people started saying, yo, Fetty just hit the jackpot, and he's buying a Benz for anybody he knows. Yeah. I heard you bought like 50 cars, and I'm like,
oh, 72.
You bought 72 cars.
Count like from then to now, yeah, 72.
72 cars.
For like who?
Shit, damn near almost everybody.
Damn.
Why? And what are you thinking?
I mean, at that time, bro, like I said, like
72
I just wanted everybody to be happy, bro. Like I felt like in order for me to still be even though it still happened, unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? Like, in order for me to try to take control of what was going on in my area, I felt like I had to like show people like, you know,
show love.
Yeah, just because I made it don't mean you didn't. You feel me? And it was like, look, all right, you get a car because this, and you do this, and this. You stay at this house, you can stay at this house. You know what I mean? You take this chain, you take this roller, you take this roller, shit like that. Like, because it wasn't.
You're giving up shit that should be for you.
Yeah.
So like, you're probably just like, all right, cool. I should be the nigga with like 1 million jewelry, but you know what? You hold this. Well, you're kind of explaining why, but I always had this question with the cars because I just saw so many fucking cars. It got to the point that it would be just random people I would just see online. They'd be like, yo, he bought so-and-so a car. Why do I have a car? I'm like, God damn. What's the pressure like on you? And are you buying these cars like straight up? No way, right? Like you're probably just putting out $5,000 down payment type shit. You buying them cash?
Yeah. Most of my cars I bought cash, yeah. Wow.
So you giving a bunch of people, I'm not saying they broke or nothing like that, but you giving a bunch of people Mercedes and luxury cars. What comes with luxury cars, you got to keep up with it. Insurance.
That's why I ain't do all that. I had my personal collection. I probably had like to myself. I had like probably 30 of them.
30 cars.
Yeah.
How?
I love cars.
But did you drive them?
Yeah. I drove all my cars. Anybody that know me, that'll tell you, like, yeah, that he drives. I drove everywhere, bro.
Okay,
I bought a car to go on tour. Like, when I knew I was going on tour, my first tour, I was like, all right, we're going to buy this G-Ride real quick, and we're going to drive this shit the whole tour.
Okay, 30 cars. Like, what type of cars are we talking about? Like, name some of the cars that was in your...
Oh, I'm a BMW man.
You like BMWs?
Yeah, so I got like a...
You had an I-8, I know.
Yeah, I had 2 of them.
Yeah, 2 of them.
Yeah, well, so let me tell you about how that happened, right? So I was actually going to pick it up for Monty. He ain't know. The black one that I had, Monty had the white one. So the one I was going to pick up, I just got a 63. It was a 2015 C63, a Benz. And I was going to pick it up, and my girl at the time, we was on the way back and we was arguing, and we got to an accident. She got to an accident with the car.
With a new car?
Yeah, my car with the Benz.
Yeah.
So I ended up keeping the I8 because I ain't have a car at the time. Well, I ain't have a car that I felt like driving at the time, and the next day I went and got Monty the I8.
How much money are we talking about? Because like an I8 at that point's around like $200,000.
Nah.
Well, 150, something like that.
Yeah, like 150, maybe around there.
That's $300,000, 2 cars.
Yeah.
C63, 100,000.
Yeah. I had 2. I still got one of them.
If you're saying that you bought 72 cars up till now and you had 30,
Probably a little like, maybe like 700 around there, 700.
no, wait, 700,000?
Yeah.
Hell no, you had to spend way more than that for 30 cars.
For my personal collection, like 700, yeah.
Okay. All right. So now, are you kind of feeling pressure though? Because now you're from Patterson, everybody's like, yo.
No, I never felt pressure at all.
You never felt pressure in terms of like, yo, you have to
Like,
keep up with the lifestyle to keep giving people shit.
Nah, I mean, see, that's I guess that's what you could say. That's why I kind of fell back a little bit because I never was the type. Once I realized what I was doing, like the magnitude of what I was doing, like I had to like remember, like I was the one that was like, oh no, I'm not gonna get no jewelry. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna everything I said I wasn't gonna do. I started fucking doing.
Why?
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Honestly, I ask myself that question all the time. Like I'd be like, yo, what the fuck made you do that shit? And I just be like, yo, you was too fucking nice. Like you were just too fucking nice.
That's such a good question. You're recently, and me, I'm like not even the guy who's like, you got to be on stage. People expect an image. You're Fetty Wap. You're whatever. But like me, like people don't even see me like that, right? And I've been to go to Miami recently, like, you know what I mean, doing podcasts and shit, but I've also been partying. I don't even party in Jersey and New York like that. But when I go to Miami, I'm partying and shit.
Yeah.
I came back from Miami, and I was getting my mom for Mother's Day some jewelry. Man, you know, I spent like 20 grand on some jewelry, man. I'm like, and really, I don't even care about jewelry, but I'm like, there's something about that lifestyle that make you kind of spend a little frivolously.
Especially in Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially in Miami.
Everybody had one out there.
Yeah.
As much, I felt like a bum.
Yeah, in Miami, you'll feel like that, honestly, yeah. Like, back home for me, that's why I wouldn't say I limit myself to being home, but I'd much rather be home because I don't have to be nobody special because I'm already him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm already that guy. Like,
My bad.
It's all good.
Apologize.
Like I learned early on, you know. Well, I learned later on, like if I pull up with a Gucci suit on, or if I pull up with a champion suit on, they still gonna
Same thing. You Fetty Wap.
Yeah, exactly. So
Is your mom at this point saying, "Yo, Fetty, save your money"? Because I know that's what my mom always be like, "Yo, hey, listen, don't do this." My mom watches blogs, so my mom will see some fake shit, and she'll be like, "Hey, don't spend your money on this." Like,
nah.
So nobody's kind of telling you.
Everybody knew I was smart with my paper though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I did a lot of dumb shit, but I'll save more. I save a lot more than I spent.
Is the cars the dumbest stuff you ever done in terms of just buying for everybody?
Nah, not at all.
What's the craziest shit you ever did?
Jewelry.
Jewelry.
Yeah.
How much?
2.5
million.
Yeah.
No fucking way. Tell me you sold it back or some shit. You got money back, right?
Not really.
Oh, you bought a bunch of was it RGF chains or like 1738 chains?
Yeah.
You gave it to all the homies.
Mm-hmm.
So how much were those chains like individually?
The little ones, they was like 55 to 7,500.
Yeah.
The big RGF one, Grit still got it.
Yeah.
That's the one he be wearing now. The gold one with the diamonds, that one was like 65. That was actually the first RGF chain. That one was 65. My kilos was like 175 each. I had like 14 of those.
Jesus Christ.
And then I just like, you know, I'll be buying like little chains for my sons, and I was buying chains for the homies. I was just, you know.
Did you ever come into money problem?
2018.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I had bad management earlier. I don't even know what you call them.
Business managers.
Yeah, I had a bad business manager. He was like, he was taking a lot of my bread, but I was making so much of it, like I didn't know.
You're not keeping track of it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And they froze all my shit.
Who? Like lenders or whoever you owed, whatever?
Yeah, like people that I was supposed to be, you know what I mean? Like that I didn't even know I had to pay. Yeah, they froze all my shit, bro.
Oh, shit. So through like lawsuits and shit, they probably brought it to a judge, be like, yo, this nigga ain't pay us. You probably don't even know. You just chilling, keeping it going.
I remember that day like yesterday, bro. It was like, I think it was like around like March. Like right after my daughter's birthday. Like March 30th, I think, or some shit like that. Right going into April. I remember that shit like yesterday. I took out $100,000 and I was about to fly to Cali. And when I landed I was flying to Cali. And when I landed out there, because we was doing my daughter's birthday that weekend, I think, and I went to the bank again, and that shit was like, hold. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck do that mean? Like,
So you try to take money out, and they're like, oh no, there's a hold on it.
Yeah, and then I went to call to my other account, like, yo, can you send me this? He's like, yo, bro, I gotta talk to you. And I'm like, what you talking about? And yeah, so I think for 6 months, I was broke, bro.
Damn, they had your whole like account on freeze. Yeah. It wasn't like no taxes shit or nothing like that. Damn. So you just, and by the way, this happens to a lot of like, you know, entertainment. Like you don't know, sometimes you might get in it, like you're probably paying so much fucking bills. You don't know exactly what your name is on, what you owe.
I was doing like $150,000 a month in bills. But that's the dumbest shit I was doing. Like, matter of fact, yeah, if I had to, it was jewelry and like apartments. I had a lot of fucking apartments. Like,
why?
I don't fucking
Just for everybody or just for you?
I just really just, like, I didn't like staying in hotels. Like, I don't like hotels. I don't like people who just could knock on my door when they feel like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, Fetty's son in there. Let's go see which room he in. Yeah. Like, I ain't like that shit. So,
was you had like 5 like apartments or something like that?
Yeah, I have like maybe like 4 apartments in Jersey. I had like 2 apartments in Miami, a couple apartments in LA. Then I have houses out in LA. I have a house in Jersey, like a house in Miami. Like I was just doing.
Yo, this sounds all right. So wait, because I think for everybody who's hearing this, it sounds crazy because they probably also aren't realizing how successful you are at this point.
Yeah, I was.
Your first song's on the way to Diamond.
Yeah.
My Way is a fucking smash.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
And also 679 smash, right?
Jimmy too.
Okay.
Again.
But before we even get to that, I know before you got a million. We know. Before we get to that, Your second, you My Way your second song, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much. Okay. Your second song, motherfucking Drake fucks with.
Yeah.
I have so much questions about that. Number one, the story I heard, you sent the shit to Drake, but you wanted Monty on the track.
Yeah.
The second thing, which I still don't get and understand, that song, because I still play it. I got to play it off YouTube. I can't play it on streaming services. Why that shit not on Spotify and Apple?
I guess that's one of the main reasons why we never did a record again, I guess.
So Drake, explain how it goes. So you got this record that's going crazy. I was in Cali. I remember I was at my boy's wedding.
Honestly, man, I was real big headed, man. Like one thing about me at that time, bro, nobody could tell me shit. Like at that time in my life, like 2015, 2016, you couldn't tell me nothing. And when I said,
really, you seem mad humble. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like you always kind of like,
I be chilling, bro. But like like I felt like I had a plan of how this shit was supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that was supposed to be Monty's record. That was Monty's breakthrough record. Like he was supposed to, boom, all right, Fetty Wap goes on tour, Monty goes on tour. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't supposed to be Fetty Wap and then Monty on the tour with Fetty Wap. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, it wasn't supposed to be like
that's
that.
The alley then.
Yeah, that was the alley-oop. Like, all right, you take this song right here, boom. And if you notice, even in the video, we show more Monty than they do me. You know what I'm saying? Because it was supposed to be his record. Like, even when they named the song, I was pissed off. Like, they was like, Fetty Wap featuring Mom. I'm like, no, what the fuck is Monty featuring me? Like, that's not my song.
Really?
Yeah, so when he jumped on the record, the first thing I asked him, like, yo, can you just take my verse off and keep Monty up there and it just let me be on the hook?
Wait.
Yeah.
You asked Drake if he could take you off the record and keep your mans on.
Yeah, it's like just leave me on the hook, like, baby, won't you come my way?
Yeah.
But leave Monty verse up there, you do your verse and let it be, like we work it like that. You know what I'm saying? So that way my mans could be, my mans he on now. Like he on. He don't, once you get a record like that, you good. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't gotta worry about shit else no more. You feel me? And when it came out, bro, that shit just came out on SoundCloud. And then when Monty verse came out, I remember that shit, like, even if you play the SoundCloud version right now, that should be like, Monty come on like, huh, then like, doom, doom.
And then it just fades out. He's pretty much on the record.
And then I was just like,
wait, so he never sent it to you then? So he just put it out on SoundCloud?
I won't say he did it, but I guess somebody from his camp did.
I thought 300 was just too cheap and wouldn't pay to fucking clear it. It's Drake. You probably gotta pay. Even though he's getting on your record. Like, just hearing what I heard from, like, what a Drake feature meant at that time, even if he gets on your record, you're still paying him, and you still have to do certain shit with the record to make sure they're compensated, right? Yeah. And I'm like, was 300 just too fucking stupid or didn't realize what it is?
I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I didn't learn about the business until 2018. Like, that's when I started getting like, nah, what the fuck is going on? Like,
does Drake not say nothing to you? Like, yo, bro.
Nah.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I'm not about to leave Monty
I
first.
haven't spoke to him. The first and last time I ever spoke to him, when he asked me to get on the song, that was it. I haven't even seen him in person yet.
And he didn't send it back to you. He just dropped it.
Yeah.
Did you ask like your label or did be like, yo, we got to play catch up? Yo,
nah, it was
grab
my
the
fault.
shit.
I'm telling you, it was my fault. Like I DM'd him. Like I was like, yo, my bad, bro. Like I was, you know what I mean? I wasn't really thinking at that time. All I knew was my homies. Like, and I felt like, you try to play me a little bit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
what you were upset at the time then?
Yeah, I was mad as hell. I was mad, bro. Like Monty, my brother, bro. Everybody know that. You know what I'm saying?
Did you hit him up like, nigga, why you played my nigga, bro?
I wouldn't say I hit him up like that, but I definitely I was like, no, matter of fact, that was it, bro. I never talked to him again after that.
You didn't reach out at all?
Yeah, I reached out to him when I told him, like, yo, I reached out to him maybe like 2019. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I hit him like, yo, whoa, like, you feel me? And nothing.
You think he thought you were ungrateful?
Probably, most likely. And then when I didn't put it on the album, he was probably like, who the fuck this nigga think he is? Like,
oh, so you could have put it on that. I thought he didn't give you the rights to. I thought that was fucked up.
Yeah, no, I could have put it up there.
Oh, so you just felt the way how it went down, and you thought, man, I feel like you played Monty, so like I wasn't thinking about this record for me.
And really, all I had to do is just have my engineer take my verse off. put Monty up there, put a Monty featuring Drake, and then boom, that would have been it.
At this point, though, because, you know, for some people, and obviously, you know, even though I'm a huge Drake fan, but still,
I'm a Drake fan as well.
Some people might look at it and be like, well, let's say if they don't know about Trap Queen, they're going to be like, well, that Drake verse put him on. But at this point for you, right, you're not thinking like that, right? Nah. You so lit, you're like, Drake got to hop on this because this the hottest shit out, right? You're thinking like that.
I mean, that's how it happened. It wasn't the other way around.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't really, at that time, let me make this clear, right? And I gotta say it like this because people always fuck my words up. Like, at that time, I was the hottest person out. 2015, wasn't nobody bigger than me. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was, when you turned the radio on, you heard my shit all day, every day. When you went outside and walked to the store, you heard my shit all day, every day. Like, it was, at that time, that era and time of music, it was Fetty Wap's time. Like, it was my time to shine, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like, if you being technical, nah, I didn't. I did features with so many people, bro. I did David Guetta and Sia, Fifth Harmony. I did the Return of the Mac.
And that was afterwards, though.
Yeah, this was 2016.
Yeah, that's 2016. Mm-hmm. But in 2015, going into 2016, and I think even right before the Drake did, or it might be even meanwhile. Yeah. One of my criticisms, I mentioned it right before we even start recording. Yo, I remember just watching on World Star. There was mad videos dropping. It was you and everybody in Jersey, and I kept saying to myself, I said somebody's mismanaging Fetty because Fetty should be doing a song.
I didn't have a manager at that time.
Was a knit manager of some sorts?
I mean, he was supposed to be. But, you know, like,
you're supposed to be collabing with all the hot niggas, and not saying you can't help your niggas out from Jersey, but it felt like anybody who paid you for a verse, like back in the day, it was just allowed to be dropped at that moment when you're the hottest.
Honestly, people will tell you, bro. Like, people that work with me back then, they'll tell you, bro. Like, I barely took money for features. Like, I ain't really, because nobody could afford me, bro. My features was $150,000. Damn. You got to look at it like that. Like,
and so if somebody from Jersey hits you up, like, you in charge of them?
Nah.
And you let them put the record out on sound, like it was on. I was seen on World Star. I'm like, and I see you in the video, and I'm like, what the fuck, Fetty doing in the video?
They'll come to me like, yo, Wap, yo, I got like 5,000, I got like 10,000. Like, the most I got from a street nigga, like, I ain't even gonna say a street nigga, like, from a random person, maybe like 40,000. And really? I was like, straight up, like, yo. I mean, if you could do the video, 20,000 for the vid, 20,000 for the verse, I'm like, I said, no, I got you. Like, that ain't about nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I put that shit up. Like, I was a hustler, bro. Like, I didn't think about being famous. I just wanted to keep making money. You know what I'm saying? Like, in my mind, I already knew some shit was ending. Like,
what do you mean?
Like, to me, for everybody else, they was like, oh, he burnt himself out. For me, I was like, I didn't really think I was gonna be in here that long anyway.
Damn.
Like, after you had like 8 hit songs.
But I only knew Trap Queen. Like, Trap Queen was like, all right, this is the one. Everything else I was just having fun, bro. When I made 679 is June 7th, 1991, bro. That's my birthday. I made that song on my birthday. I literally called people like, yo, I want to record real quick. We went there, and he was playing this beat. It didn't even have a beat to it yet. It didn't have no drums. It didn't have nothing to it. I was like, let's go in. I'm just going in. At first, I was rapping some shit, like, and I was like, nah, fuck that. Let's start it over. Baby girl, you're so damn fine, though. I'm trying to know if I can hit it. Everybody was like, like, everybody, we was just having fun in there. Monty went in, baby, won't you be my baby daddy? I'm like, yeah. Then, you know, Dice went in, boom. And it was like, all right, we gotta go to this boat party. Like, we had a boat party. I left, though. I recorded
so
that
all this shit just happened like
yeah, bro, I recorded that song at 11 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, 12 o'clock in the afternoon, by 4 o'clock, I was on a boat. Enjoying my birthday, I was fucked up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, My Way. When I did My Way, I was my boy DJ S. Attic, bro. I was living in his attic. You know what I'm saying?
So it's S. Dots.
Yeah, that's my
S.
guy.
1738.
Yeah, you heard? So I'm in his attic, bro. His grandma like, turn the music down. We turn the music down. I go give her a couple $. We good now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And my girl at the time, she came out the shower, and that was the Nicki on the Nicki Beats, I think his name is. It was on YouTube. The My Way beat was on YouTube at first, and I remember that shit came on, and she was coming out the shower, and I was like, baby, won't you come my way? Oh, I got something I want to say. And then when I got to the studio, I sung it out. Like, baby, won't you come my way? You know what I mean? I just changed it. And that's how that shit happened, bro. None of this shit was like, oh, I gotta make a song. I gotta make a hit. I gotta make.
So do you feel it was, I feel it's just pure talent.
Yeah, bro.
I feel it's talent mixed with timing. You know, they always say like, you know, luck is when preparation meets opportunity. Yeah. I felt like you were always talented, and I felt like the stars aligned at that moment.
Yeah, bro.
But like, why would you feel like it was gonna come to an end? Because like, what about you had other songs kind of teed up?
I knew I was good at making music, bro. Like, that's the only thing about it. Like, I always knew I was good at making music. Once I started doing it and I seen like the gravitation to my music, I was like, oh yeah, this is what I do. Like, I thought I was supposed to be a trapper, like, you know what I'm saying? But like, obviously, when I start doing music, you know, some shit different over here. Like, you feel me? So I got focused. Some shit was real right for me, and I was that. Like, I was like, oh, all right, this is it. And when I made Again, I'm arguing, bro. I'm in the studio my first time meeting French. I'm mad as hell because I'm arguing with my girl. Like, he trying to talk to me, but I'm trying to still be, you know, but I'm texting, like, and then Shy Bug sent me the beat. That's my manager now, by the way. You feel me? Shy Bug sent me the beat. Shit came through my email, and I had to say, and I just started writing. I want you to be mine again, baby. Hey, I know my lifestyle is driving you crazy. I'm like, oh yeah, that's it right there. I got it. Boom. Started writing it down. Boom, boom. Let's go. And as I'm singing in my head, I'm just keep writing it, singing, start writing, singing, and then I'm like, I want to switch it up for the verse. Like, I want to rap this shit because nobody know I can rap. I want to rap. I rapped the verse, and that was it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like I was forced to make a hit, bro. This shit was just coming to me naturally. Like, so I was I didn't feel like what happened was my music got bigger than me.
How?
I'm not a talkative person. I don't like to be around people. I wasn't like when people was inviting me to like the all the big like events that all the artists was at. Like, I'm like, I'd rather chill with my niggas outside. Like, we gonna go pop this bottle, probably shoot some dice. I'm gonna go drag. I'm gonna go do a couple donuts real quick. We gonna burn out.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go in the house. I'm gonna chill, smoke some, chill.
I always thought that two things probably got you off track: a shit ton of money that you got, and I thought women. I feel like there was like a lot of it was trying to turn your reality star. We seen baby mama and girlfriend and side chick and this and I was just like, once we're seeing like it's just too many videos of Fetty Wap pops up on his girl and it's like, this is distracting from the actual thing that makes Fetty Wap popping. You know what I mean? Like, this is some love and hip hop shit. Yeah. But why Fetty Wap is really popular is because of music.
Yeah, exactly.
And this is distracting. Did you ever think at some point that was a part of it?
My biggest problem with that was I was supposed to care more.
What do you mean?
Like, I was supposed to care more about my what the fuck do you call it?
Your celebrity, your career,
about my career, and
you probably had a woman like there was all type of like love and hip hop and little Instagram models throwing themselves at you. Like at this point, like how you dealing with this?
At that point, I was fucking like. Nah, for real though. I mean, seriously, man. Like,
I feel you. Hey, like, listen, you gotta go through that.
Some people don't understand, bro. Like, people don't understand where I'm from. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a hood nigga, bro. Like, at heart, I can't help who I am. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's hard to separate that from, like, let's say like this, right? You'll meet somebody. The girl might be gorgeous, but she boring as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She boring to me. Like, you want to go out to all these fancy ass restaurants? I like eating from the chicken store.
Yeah.
I go to McDonald's real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm regular. I'd rather you cook. You know what I'm saying? I could chill in the house and eat. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna go into the studio. Yeah, bro. You know what I mean? So to me, the type of females that people wanted me to be with, or the type of females that they say I'm supposed to have been around, they was fucking boring.
But I'm gonna be honest, you did love them loving hip hop chicks. I ain't gonna lie, some of them were bad though. When I seen them in Sika, I was like, all right, I see why. But then, like, you were probably young boy before young boy. You was just, everybody was getting a kid. You know what I mean? Because I know, because I'm from Jersey, so I'm hearing about your local joints. I'm like, all right, where do they fit in? They beefing with you because they see what you doing with the popular ones. And then I see like Alexis Scott, I'm like, yo, there's a lot going on here, man.
I knew Alexis before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I know Alexis before.
Oh, I thought you meant all them because I ain't gonna lie, man. Listen, I feel like I still got a little bucket list. I got a list of little, you know what I mean, little IG. I ain't gonna hit him yet, but I know you was hitting all them joints.
I mean, I guess, I don't know. I just ain't really, I don't want to talk about my shit, you know what I mean? And a lot of females, they respected that shit. Like, I went through a lot of shit with females, but.
Was that distracting, though, for music?
For me, nah. It helped me make music. I mean, most of my songs is about females. All of my songs, all of the songs that's really lit, like all my lit songs besides RGF Island, is all about females. Like,
okay, so let's go into 2016, going to 2017.
Mm-hmm.
What changes? I feel like, man, you're right. 2015, you're the hottest thing.
Mm-hmm.
2016, the momentum is continuing. I'm actually thinking, yo, he's pushing Monty, he's pushing P. Dice. Man,
honestly, bro,
this shit about to go crazy. This is gonna be like the first for the new niggas lit group with a superstar from Jersey that we've seen in a while.
Yeah. What
happens? Is it label? What is it?
It was everybody.
Work goes smoothly when you know the right steps. With Asana, you can coordinate tasks across teams and stay on track, so your team can spend more time celebrating wins. Try it for free at asana.com.
Like, you know, some people would get up here and lie. They'll be like, oh, this nigga did this and this nigga did that, or they didn't help me do this and they didn't help me do that. Like I said earlier, it was nothing nobody could tell me. And I felt like, you know, like I said, I already felt like some shit was coming to an end. And a lot of people don't never understand what I say, what I mean by that.
That's still confusing to me. The reason why I say that's confusing?
I'll put it to you like this, bro. Look, right? Like I said, you remember when I told you it was $250, $500, $7,500, $1,500, then to $20,000?
Yeah, you getting 20 bands, yeah.
It went from 20,000 to 50,000 to 100,000 to 200,000 to 220, 250 every day. Now, this is every day. Now, I go to the studio, they be like, yo, we got a feature for 50,000. And I go do a hosting for 60,000. Every day I was going to clear 100,000. Sundays through Monday. Like, you know what I'm saying? Damn. Unless I chill. Like, all right, today I don't feel like doing nothing.
This is before you even on stage with like Taylor Swift, right?
Yeah, Taylor Swift, when Taylor Swift came along, that's when shit went up again. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, for me, it was like, all right, if I could just clear this number, I'm gonna be good for the rest of my life. I know how to live off nothing, bro. Like, you know, like I know what it feels like to eat pork and beans and hot dogs every day. You know what I mean? Oodles and noodles.
But now people are depending on you. You don't spoil people. I thought that. You start spoiling people, you give them cars,
exactly,
you give them shit.
In the same token, these people know how I am. Like, it wasn't hard for me to just like, all right, I don't fuck with you. Like you doing some bullshit. I feel like you trying to take advantage of me, you done. Like, it wasn't like, he wouldn't do that. Like, only maybe one person I believe that out of everybody. I was like, nah, he'll never do that. And ended up doing that shit. But for the most part, yeah, man, I was like, yo, like, you would see, as I started cutting people off, I started hearing shit, like rumors, like, oh, he ain't do this, and he ain't do that, and he ain't do this for me, and I expect it. Motherfuckers that comes to me like this, right? Like, yo, I gotta pay some shit by tomorrow. And I'm like, yo, what if I wasn't here? No answer. I'll walk off on them. You know what I'm saying? And then the next day, yo, that nigga a fuck nigga. Like, he a lame ass nigga.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Shit like that. So it was easy for me to like.
The first time you say no is like you always said no.
Yeah, it was easy for me to just be like, all right, fuck it. Like, I don't care. Like, I think one day I had, like, when I started looking at my bills, like when I started paying my shit myself, like, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm paying $10,000 a month for car insurance. Like, I'm like, whoa. Well, I'm doing that for I'm only driving about 2-3 of these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? And that's when I learned, you know, you can keep your cars, just take the insurance off if you're not gonna drive it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, simple shit kind of started getting me, like, all right, I was traveling with 14, 15 niggas, 16 niggas, maybe sometimes 30 niggas. And
Yo, I know. Yo, there was one time somebody told me that you were traveling with like 2 DJs, 3 hype men. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm like, what you got going on?
Yeah, it was ridiculous, bro. It was like, it was just ain't nobody give a fuck if they was getting paid. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody give a fuck if they was getting paid. As long as that money was coming, ain't nobody was gonna say, yo, don't do that, because they was scared to.
Okay.
People were scared to say shit to me because they didn't want to stop their money. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you know, they call yes man.
So
You know what I'm saying?
you're now cutting your own checks. You realize, what the fuck, 10,000 a month for this? I should probably cut back. How do you tell the people who've been going on the road with you, like, yo, listen, man, honestly, I don't need 14 of y'all.
It was easy, bro. I don't bite my tongue for nobody, and everybody know that, bro. I say how I feel, and I mean what the fuck I say, like, and that's gonna be it. Like, we're not about to argue about. I'm not arguing with you. Like, what are we arguing for? Like, that shit just gonna get me mad. We gonna, you know, some other shit gonna happen. Like, and it's just it's not worth it. Like,
did the money ever start going down? So you're saying every fucking day it seems like you're getting more per show or more for a feature.
Yeah.
When you keep, and I'm still trying to understand it when you said you knew it was gonna end, because if the money keeps going up, I'm thinking it's not gonna end.
See,
right?
my thing was like I said, now we go, like I was saying, like, it was, I know for a fact I was clearing 100,000 every day. Now the day I woke up and I only made like 40,000, I'm like, some shit ain't right. You get what I'm saying? And I'm like, 40,000, 30,000. Hey, we want to book Fetty for 50,000. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, okay. This is what time?
This is the end of 2017.
Okay. Continue.
And I'm just like, all right, it's happening. I'm like, this where shit start getting dark.
You didn't think in your mind like, all right, let me just come with another hit. I'm gonna bring that shit back up.
I did. I actually made one. Wake Up.
Yeah.
Wake Up went platinum in maybe like 2 weeks.
I blame the label, and this is where the label conversation comes in. Think about it. 2015, you're the hottest artist in the world. You're on 300 Entertainment. They don't treat you like the hottest artist in the world. If you ask me, they treat you, actually, and I won't even call any other artist name, there were 2 specific artists on that label I thought they were treating like the guy. And at that moment, great artists, by the way, they weren't the guy. You were the guy. And the whole time I'm like, I'm watching the label CEO run around with this guy. I'm watching them giving all the like, I could tell budgets at this point. They're giving all the budget and all the mainstream promo to this guy, and they're just looking at you like, yo, keep this shit lit. That's how you're gonna survive.
So look, let me tell you, right? Half of the problem was me. Like I said, bro, I don't like to lie on people, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't just all the label. Like, they were like, yo, Fetty, we gotta do this, we gotta PR for this, and we gotta do that. And I'm like, I don't wanna do that shit.
Yeah, I don't even think you ever did like really mainstream interviews.
Nah.
They never brought it to you, or you just said, nah, I'm good.
I just ain't wanna do that shit. Like, nah.
Why not?
You gotta wake up 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna be in the studio till 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm not gonna wake up at no 7. And I just was like, that's not me. Like, I didn't want to do that shit. Like,
Did you just think you were too hot that you could just go around the process?
Nah, I mean, technically, I was. If you
Yeah.
want to be technical, I didn't have to do it, but I didn't want to. Like, I did not want to do that shit. Like, that wasn't my thing. Like, my thing wasn't interviews. My thing was to get as many people as I could, good, as fast as I can, and get out. Like,
So you saw music like a lick.
Kinda, yeah. It was like,
What were you gonna do with the money?
Bro, let me tell you. This what I always tell my homies this story, right? Until I made my first $1 million, my only goal was 100,000. I come from a place where 100,000 could take you a long way if you know what to do with it. I knew what to do with it, and once I hit the double-digit M, I knew I was gonna be good for the rest of my life. It wasn't a second guess. It wasn't a second thought. It wasn't like, what if I spend too much? I don't spend money. Once I lost everybody, I got.
So once you made 8 figures, like $10 million.
Mm-hmm. And once I lost everybody, it was like, oh, you started seeing the difference in the account was, like it'd be like on average you spend 50,000 more than what you put in. It was like, on average, I'm putting in 50,000 more than what I'm spending because I don't spend no money.
So it was other people who were really because it don't seem like you live like this over the top lifestyle.
Exactly, bro. Like, let's say we go to the mall, right?
Yeah.
At this time, I love robbing jeans, right?
Yeah,
They're talking about $500 a pair of jeans.
Tell me they gave you some type of fucking.
Of course, nah. We still cool to this day, bro. That's my guy.
Took care of you, good.
You'll see people like this.
Oh, one of those.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
So if you buying shit for yourself, you gonna look like just a greedy ass, selfish ass nigga.
So then the type of nigga I am, I'm like, all right, everybody grab a pair. And then my worst shopping experiences was Barney's when the Balmain shit came out.
Yeah.
We talking about $1,300, $1,400, $1,500 pair of jeans, bro. I'm buying 30 pair of jeans. Now, mind you, I'm only wearing one pair, but we spending I'm spending $45,000 in this motherfucker on jeans, bro. I ain't even get my shirt yet.
God damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So once everybody kind of once I started slimming shit down, bro, I started noticing like, oh damn, like bro, you make a lot of money, bro. Like because I used to question myself, like, damn, where the fuck did I just made all this money there?
Was money just coming in and going out? Like, how much, like, if you don't want to say it's cool, how much is the most you saw, like, in your account, you're like, what the fuck?
The most I saw in my account?
Yeah, just
22.
Huh?
22.
Like, 22,
M's.
like, 2.22 million?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Damn. Yeah, I spent a lot, too. I ain't gonna lie.
I saved a lot of money, bro.
22 fucking million.
I saved a lot of money.
And this
bro.
is even after you're fucking spending a grip on your niggas. You're financing a lot of other niggas' lifestyle.
Because I wouldn't spend unless I knew I was making it. So it wasn't like I said, it wasn't like I made $22 million at one time. Nah, that's not how it happened. I didn't make $22 million off just shows. Like I did so many features. I don't even remember how many. Like I got phones of notes of songs, like of just other people's songs that I did. I maybe like, all right, I put money into this business for this person. I got 30% of that, and this business I got 30% of that. This business 30% of that. So I like co-ownership of all 16 different businesses. Maybe some of them did good, some of them didn't. Some of them was all right, some of them held out for a long time. I accumulated that much money. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like, cause I don't want people to just think, oh, he made $22 million off of music. No, it didn't just happen.
How much
like
is the
that.
most you ever got for one show?
For one show?
Yeah.
Like $375.
God damn it. In the United States, no way. Had to be like some Dubai shit.
No, United States.
For real?
Dubai was more.
Damn.
Yeah, Dubai was like 500.
How the hell? So Taylor Swift hits you up.
Y'all know where he from?
You come out. No. Well, did she come out on your shit or you came out on her?
I came on her shit. She's actually the coolest person I ever met. She's the reason why I started paying attention to my camp.
Why?
We had a talk. Well, she put me on this big ass jet, right? Like this is big fucking ass jet. Like her jet is big as shit. Like,
yeah,
that shit is like an airplane. You're like
some cargo shit.
Yeah, like some next level shit. And she told me like, I don't even know. I hope she don't get mad if I say this, but she told me like her broke down and how she structure her life, and she would like take off for a year to write her music, you know, get in her zone, meditate, and go through her books and see what's going on and do this and this. And she would get with the manager and she'd hire a manager to look at that manager, hire a lawyer to watch this lawyer. And she would have people, everybody's getting watched. So it's hard to fuck up.
Checks and balances.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? And then she would take off for another year. Like not take off for a year, but like go for a year. Like she start running. And I'm like, oh, that shit make a lot of sense because I'm tired as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, since the day I came out, I just been running. Like, it was no breaks, no watching this, and I don't fuck this money up, and this money got fucked up, and I had to.
How many people did she have in her entourage? You said you had like 15, like you were going around with.
Her mom, I think her dad, and like 2 other people.
Damn, did you kind of look at what someone way more successful is doing? Like, yo, I'm fucking up.
Yeah, I was big time. I was fucking up big time, bro. At that time, I was on tour, bro. I was on tour with 2 buses. It was two tour buses, 4 DJs. It was like, I think it was like 12
Wait, why do you need 4 DJs?
Bro, I didn't need that many people. That wasn't my idea. Honestly, that wasn't my idea. That wasn't my idea to do that.
Was the DJs watching other DJs?
Nah, it wasn't my idea to do that. You know what I'm saying? It was
Wait, how much are you paying these DJs at this point?
everybody was getting like $1,500 a show.
So everybody's getting paid.
Yeah.
So it's not even like people come and just like get there. Because honestly, as a DJ, like, yeah, if I could say I'm on Fetty Wap's tour, I'm gonna use that to go get some clubs.
Nobody could lie about that.
But everybody's getting paid.
Yeah, everybody.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So you're cutting about 6 bands. You're going with two tour, 6 bands for the DJs a night.
I'm about to say, yeah.
A night. Then you got 2 tour buses. How many people on the fucking tour bus?
Bro, that shit was ridiculous, man. It was really. That was probably the
Are you trying to bring the whole hood at this point, or are you like?
What did I try to? The whole hood was there. What do you mean?
Was it just hard to say no to the niggas? Be like, yo, bro, I just can't bring you, bro.
It wasn't even hard to say no. It was just more so like.
Was it like safety and security shit?
Nah, it wasn't, bro. Let's be real, bro. Like, if you want to be honest, bro, my shows.
It's a bunch of bitches, white girls.
Exactly, bro. I don't really have. They don't really book me in the hood, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a mainstream pop artist at this time, so. You don't need
like 35 niggas in 2 buses.
Bro. You get what I'm saying?
But
like,
you trying not to leave your niggas behind. You trying to have everybody experience it.
Of course, man. Like, that was what it was, bro. It was the experience, bro. Like, we all come from shit, bro. Like, from shit. Like, different parts of Patterson is still shit. It didn't matter. Like, I ain't give a fuck where you was from. It don't matter where you was from, bro. Like, if you from Patterson, bro, we came from shit, bro. Like, so it was like, that's why I said I can't sit here and be like, oh, they made me do this shit. Like, nah, I was like, yeah, come on. Like, let's do this shit, bro. Like, but damn, I didn't think it was gonna be that much. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I know this was trouble in paradise a little bit. I think maybe something had happened with P Dice, and I think it's from the outside looking in, looked like not everybody was moving on the same accord.
Yeah, nah.
And we're starting to wonder, are they about to fall apart, or like you're about to just trim the fat and just you and Monty finna rock? What's happening at this point structurally? Because you're going by the Remy boys.
Yeah.
And by the way, 679 is out of here.
Yeah, crazy. So that was Dice record. That was like, it was crazy, man. So me and Dice fell out. That shit was over some bread. Basically, over the 679 record, you know. Like I said, I was real big-headed at that time. You feel me? And, like, the shit is crazy because me and Dice be laughing about the shit all the time now. You feel
yeah, cool now. Yeah, oh, great.
Cool,
perfect.
Yeah, that's my man's, bro.
What'd you do wrong then?
I wouldn't say
what went wrong.
What I did wrong, I'll just say we just both was not at good points. And we just...
Ego?
Yeah, it was a lot of ego tripping going on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
are you noticing any of your homies kind of, you know, now again, as much as they probably cool with you, they've seen you before you got to this level. Now you got to be a boss. You are Fetty Wap, the boss of this entire, you know, conglomerate, and you also got to move. It
happened like this, right? Leo Cohen came to me, right? He called me. He was like, yo, I need to speak to you. I was like, I got you. He was like, I need to speak to you right now. I was like, okay, I'll be right there. I was like,
it's one of those type of calls. You're like, hold up now.
Yeah, hey, you got napkins and shit.
Hey, yo, leave your napkin. Yeah. I think that's one.
When I got the call, right? I'm good. It's all good. Yeah, do it the ghetto way.
There you go.
Yeah. When I got the call, I went to go see him, and he put the paper down. He was like, what does that shit say? I was like,
what was it?
It say Fetty Wap. He was like, what did it say again? I was like, it say Fetty Wap.
It was in the paper that said Fetty Wap.
Yeah, it was like a contract paper, like a tour thing. And I didn't get it at first. He was like, okay. How many people was out there? I was like, me. I started naming people. He was like, but what does that say right there? I was like, Fetty Wap. He's like, yeah. So, you know, whenever anything, he talks real calm. Like, he's a real calm talker.
Yeah, I can't even imagine him having this conversation with you. Like you know, does he look visibly upset? Because I could know he's tight. Because
he was hot.
Yeah.
And he was hot as hell. He was mad at me. And he was like, you know, whenever anything falls back or falls down, they don't look at and the crew. They look at Fetty Wap. I was like, oh, okay, I get what you're saying. And from there, I just started shutting shit down.
Yeah, he basically was trying to tell you, like, yo, listen, you think this is Fetty and them. We signed you, nigga.
Exactly.
You know, because I remember watching even some of your concerts, I see all the homies on stage. I see the DJs, I see the hype men, I see the artists, I see, like, you know what I mean, the homies from the hood. And he's probably just saying, nigga, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I was killing myself. Not in like a literal way, but
No.
you know what I mean.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
So you leave that meeting with Lior.
Yeah.
And what the fuck do you do?
I just cut everything off.
Now, how does this affect the people in the group, though?
It affected us bad, man. Honestly, bro.
Did they have a deal?
I don't really know, honestly. I don't know.
I thought they were signing you, and you had their situation with 300.
Nah. Nobody was signing me. Nobody was signing me.
Monty was signing you.
Me and Monty was signed to RGF.
Pretty sure everybody still watching shit.
So nobody was signed. Oh, so everybody was under Nit's label RGF.
Yeah.
Okay, so when Lear calls you in,
So basically,